Imagine a creature born of darkness and storm, a being that thrives in the chaos of the tempest. A twisted mockery of beauty, with the face of a woman, yet twisted by a primal rage that distorts her features into a grotesque mask. Her eyes burn with a fierce, unholy light, promising pain and despair to all who dare to meet her gaze. This is the Harpy, a creature of the wind, a nightmare given wings, soaring through the night with malevolent intent. The Harpy is a horrifying blend of bird and woman, a fusion of avian and human traits that defies nature. Her feathery wings, strong and vast, carry her through the sky with terrifying speed, a blur of dark feathers against the moonlit sky. Her hands are not delicate but sharp talons, capable of tearing flesh from bone with a single swipe. And always there is the stench of death and decay that clings to her, a reminder of her gruesome purpose and the lives she has claimed. These creatures are not merely monstrous in appearance, their nature is as foul as their stench, embodying the very essence of corruption. They are creatures of instinct and fury, driven by an insatiable hunger that knows no bounds, a relentless need to feed and destroy. Their laughter is the sound of madness, their touch a promise of suffering, a prelude to the agony they bring. To encounter a Harpy is to know true terror, to stare into the abyss of divine wrath and feel the cold grip of fear tighten around your heart. The Harpies are not mere beasts driven by animalistic urges, they possess a cunning intelligence that makes them far more dangerous. They serve a higher purpose, acting as instruments of the gods, their role woven into the fabric of fate itself. Each Harpy is a thread in the divine tapestry, executing the will of the heavens. They are divine punishers, their actions a reflection of the will of the heavens. Their presence is a constant reminder of the gods' omnipotence and the fragile nature of mortal existence. These winged furies are tasked with carrying out the gods' most terrible pronouncements. They are relentless in their duty, showing no mercy to those who have angered the divine. They are the embodiment of swift and merciless justice, their victims often mortals who have drawn the ire of the divine. No one is beyond their reach and their judgment is final. Their punishments are rarely straightforward. They delight in torment, in stretching out suffering, leaving their victims broken in both body and spirit. The Harpies take a perverse pleasure in their work, savoring each moment of agony they inflict. They descend upon their victims with the fury of a tempest, leaving a trail of despair and destruction in their wake. Villages are left in ruins and the cries of the tormented echo long after the Harpies have departed. To be cursed by the gods with the attention of the Harpies is a fate worse than death, a slow and agonizing descent into madness and despair. Their victims are haunted by the relentless pursuit of these fearsome creatures. Their presence is a reminder that even the most powerful mortals are but insects before the might of the gods. The Harpies serve as a stark warning of the consequences of hubris and defiance.
The Harpies' role as divine agents of retribution is a fascinating aspect of their mythology. They are not just mindless monsters, but complex beings with a purpose that transcends mere violence. Their actions, though brutal, serve to enforce the moral order as dictated by the gods. They ensure that the balance of justice is maintained, no matter the cost. They are both feared and respected, a grim reminder of the consequences of defying divine will. The Harpies embody the inescapable reach of divine retribution, a force that even the bravest mortals cannot withstand.
The tale of King Phineas stands as a stark testament to the Harpies' terrifying power, a power that could bring even the mightiest to their knees. Phineas, a king gifted with prophecy, angered the gods with his reckless pronouncements, revealing secrets that were meant to remain hidden. His punishment was a cruel one, a living hell orchestrated by the vengeful deities who sought to make an example of him. Every meal laid out for Phineas, every morsel of food he dared to touch, was defiled by the Harpies, those monstrous creatures of the skies. They swooped down with their unholy speed, their claws tearing, their beaks snatching away his sustenance, leaving him in perpetual hunger. The stench of their presence lingered, poisoning the air, turning each feast into a torment, a cruel mockery of what a meal should be. He withered away, his body wasting, his spirit broken by the relentless torment, a shadow of the man he once was. His plight was a spectacle, a warning to all who dared to defy the will of the heavens, a grim reminder of the gods' wrath. It was only through the intervention of heroes, Jason and his Argonauts, that Phineas found a reprieve, a brief respite from his suffering. They fought off the creatures, driving them away, granting the tormented king a moment of peace, a rare and precious gift. Yet, the memory of the Harpies' torment remained, a chilling reminder of the price of transgression, a scar that would never fully heal.
I remember the stories of King Phineas well, tales that chilled me to the bone. His suffering was a lesson to us all, a dire warning etched into our collective memory. A tale passed down through generations to remind us of the power and wrath of the gods, a story that still holds weight today. The Harpies were not just a myth, they were a living nightmare, a punishment that could befall anyone who dared to anger the divine, a terror that transcended time and space.
What are your thoughts on the Harpies? Let me know down in the comments. Thank you for the likes and subs, they are appreciated. Reminder, if you have a topic you'd like to see covered on the channel, leave us a suggestion in the comments. Until next time.